Hey guys, it's Eshani. So today we are going to be doing a video relating right back to the Sephora VIB sale coming up. You guys know how much I look forward to this sale twice a year, every year. Sephora runs it once in the spring and once in the fall. I will go ahead and write below all of the dates as well as the coupon codes for you guys to save your money. It's a tiered sale as Sephora has been doing for the past few years. If you're a VIB Rouge, you get 20% off, VIBs get 15% off, and Beauty Insiders get 10% off. And then depending on your tier level, you have certain dates that you can shop as well. Normally around this time, I come on here and do a recommendations video and a wish list video for the sale. However, when I started compiling a list of products that I wanted to recommend to you guys, I realized that that list was just super repetitive. Everything that I would recommend to you guys to check out during this sale, I have already talked about many times on my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, I will go ahead and link a couple of my previous Sephora sale recommendations videos in the description box below for you, because to be completely honest, my recommendations just haven't changed very much. In the past year or two, I really haven't found a lot of new Holy Grail items. The skincare, makeup, products that I've been loving, I have just been loving for a while. So yeah, if you want to browse through my go-to Holy Grail recommendations, products I've already talked about so much, I will link them below. I will link previous videos for you below. You guys will have all the info down below. But this particular video concept came around once I realized I just couldn't do another repetitive, redundant makeup recommendations. And when I started going through the Sephora website, making my own wish list, I realized that Sephora had a ton of brands, some newer, some not so new, but brands that I just hadn't tried anything from. So as I started adding things to my Sephora loves list, I realized that there were 5 brands in particular that I am so curious to try during this sale. These 5 brands have multiple products, multiple formulas that I really want to give a shot. So I figured, let's go ahead and chat about it in this video. If you guys have tried any of these products or formulas before, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because of course this is just my wish list video. I would love for you guys to talk me into purchasing or out of purchasing any of the items that I'm chatting about here. So jumping right into the brands, the first brand that I am dying to try is Kosas. I think that's how you pronounce it. There are 2 particular items that I have been wanting to try for weeks now, and I am holding on strong for that Sephora sale. We've got their new foundation, which is the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation SPF 25 with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, as well as the coordinating concealer, which is the Revealer Super Creamy and Brightening Concealer and Daytime Eye Cream. The foundation is supposedly a really nice skin-like satin finish, medium coverage foundation. I don't think I've found a new just go-to daily wear type foundation in a really long time. The biggest issue I've been having with foundations recently is finding my perfect color match. If you guys watched my NARS light reflecting foundation review video that I did just a couple weeks ago, you guys will know that that foundation, while absolutely beautiful in texture and formula, was a hot mess when it came to the color. My goodness, I looked orange, I looked like an Oompa Loompa. It was just a bad time. And I really did think that that foundation could have been my new favorite Holy Grail daily wear foundation, and the coloring was just a no-go. So this Kosas one, I am very curious to try. I also talked about in my last Get Ready With Me video that I've been wanting to try a new concealer formula as well. I don't think I've tried a new concealer in years. The one that I still wear to this day is the Tarte Shape Tape, which there's nothing wrong with that formula. I love my Tarte Shape Tape, but I do want to try something new. So I think Kosas is going to be a brand that I test out during this Sephora sale coming up. The next brand I want to try, which isn't a new brand to Sephora, but it's a brand that's products haven't appealed to me until recently, and this is Makeup by Mario. This brand is a makeup artist founded brand, and you could definitely tell that in the first few releases that they had. There were a lot of palettes, there were a lot of cream things, there were some formulas that definitely, in my opinion, appealed more to somebody like a makeup artist than an everyday consumer. However, as the brand has expanded in Sephora, there have of course been new formulas that I do think appeal to everybody, and a couple of lip formulas I'm really curious to try. There is the Ultra Suede lipstick and the Ultra Suede sculpting lip pencil. I think this formula is right in my wheelhouse. I love testing new lip liners, and I did go through a really big declutter of a lot of my lip pencils recently. So the only ones left are the formulas and the colors that I love and reach for, and ones that I've had for a while now. So I definitely love to experiment with something new. That's also the case with the Ultra Suede lipstick. I don't feel like this is a formula that I particularly need in my collection. It does seem like a pretty typical matte lipstick formula, at least the kind of silicone-y, dimethicone-y, very comfortable matte formulas that are on the market nowadays. So this most definitely isn't a need. I mean, none of this is a need, let's be real. But definitely not a need for the lipstick, but just something I'm curious about. I'm also very curious about this Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. Very interesting that it's marketed as a lip serum and it's in a tube. It looks like a lipstick, but it is described as a hydrating, melting, glossy balm that drenches lips in a dew-like shine. And it's also got a lot of really good moisturizing butters and oils in it, like shea butter, avocado oil, kiwi oil, argan oil. So it does seem like it would be very hydrating to the lips, which is something that I need in today's day and age. Now that I'm thinking about it, if I had to purchase this lip serum or the matte lipstick, this is probably the one that I should get. But either way, I think Makeup by Mario's expansion with the lip product range does seem very interesting to me. So if you guys have tried any Makeup by Mario lip formulas, let me know in the comments down below. Which one should I try? Or which 2 or 3 should I try? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Here's another brand that I am so curious about. This is the LYS Beauty or LYS Beauty. I'll just call it LYS Beauty for the purposes of this video. But this is a new brand at Sephora that's priced very fairly. I wouldn't consider it affordable, but I would say that it's right in between a drugstore and a high-end price point. For example, their Triple Fix Brightening Concealer is on my list to try. I have heard so many good things about this concealer, and the concealer is only $18, which definitely isn't a drugstore price, but it is more affordable than a typical high-end concealer. And like I said earlier, I've been wanting to try some new concealers, and since this one has been getting a lot of hype and it's not that expensive to begin with, I am definitely looking into this. I'm also very curious about their Triple Fix Setting Powder. Again, this is only $18, which for a high-end setting powder at Sephora is relatively well priced. And although the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Powder is my daily go-to setting powder, I have to say there is something really nice and convenient about a pressed setting powder. And also, they recently released these higher standard satin matte cream blushes. Cream blushes have been the thing recently, and not just the thing, they've kind of been my thing. It's the most natural way to wear blush in my opinion, and I've been really into it. I've been wanting to experiment with all the different formulas. And again, this one relatively affordable at $16. They have a really nice shade range. I think that's my only drawback with this, is there's almost too many colors. I don't even know which one I would get. But either way, LYS Beauty, definitely on my list to check out during this sale. And I think their packaging is also really cute. For a relatively affordable high-end brand, I think they did a really, really good job with the branding and the packaging of this line. Okay, the next brand I want to give a shot is One Size Beauty by Patrick Starrr. This is a brand I've been wanting to try since Patrick Starrr launched it, again, a couple years ago now. But the initial launch didn't really have products that I was super interested in trying. So I've just been keeping an eye on the brand as time has gone on. And now there are a couple items that I am very, very curious about. Primarily a lot of his face products. There is the new Turn Up the Base Beauty Blur Balm Foundation. This is supposed to be a revolutionary, one-of-a-kind blurring beauty balm that improves the appearance of skin texture with all-day hydration and comfortable all-day wear. I am a little curious to know how this is actually going to go on because it's claimed to be a beauty blur balm foundation. A beauty balm is kind of what we classically know as a BB cream, which tends to give a little less coverage than what you would traditionally think of a foundation giving. So I am curious to know if this is more like a foundation or more like a BB cream, but either way, I'm super curious to try it. And I think the reason for my curiosity with the beauty balm is because I have heard so many good things about the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. Apparently I'm on a concealer kick, you guys. This is the third concealer I've mentioned in this video. Eshani's about to go concealer crazy. Let's just throw that out there. But the Butter Silk Concealer has gotten so many rave reviews. I also think there's something about the name Butter Silk that I gravitate towards. So please let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried anything from One Size. What are your thoughts, good or bad? I would love to know. And the final brand that I am so curious to try during the Sephora sale, this is Danessa Myricks Beauty. Danessa Myricks is a celebrity makeup artist. She has really dived into the whole duochrome, multi-chrome, putting all of that kind of fun makeup color into the mainstream market. There are a lot of indie makeup brands that have essentially made their name because of releasing these really unique multi-chrome products. But I feel like Danessa Myricks was one of the first to put it into more of a mainstream place like Sephora. So there are two different formulas in particular that I'm really interested in trying from Danessa Myricks Beauty. You've got the Twin Flames Liquid Eyeshadow, as well as the Infinite Chrome Waterproof Micro Pencil Eyeliner. We've seen the liquid shadow thing done by a lot of mainstream brands, but Danessa Myricks took it and made these very, very multi-chrome, duochrome liquid shadows. And I have to say, the swatches of some of these colors look insane. They look so sparkly, so glittery, like a Stila Glitter and Glow shadow, but on another level. I think that looks so freaking cool. Also with the Infinite Chrome Waterproof Micro Pencil Eyeliners. All of these are also in a duochrome, multi-chrome coloring. And again, these look so pretty. I have never seen a micro pencil in duochrome colors before. The only caveat is I don't even know which shades I would buy in both of these formulas because they all look so pretty. Alrighty guys, so those are all 5 of the brands that I am so excited to try during the Sephora sale. As I talked about throughout this video, if you've tried any of the products that I mentioned, or if you guys have any thoughts on any of the brands that I mentioned, please leave them in the comments below. I will definitely be taking your guys' suggestions and opinions into account when I make my Sephora purchase. Of course, when I get my items in the mail, I will be doing a haul video for you. You don't even have to ask, you know it's coming. My Sephora loves list is, it is overwhelming right now. It's exploding. I'm surprised that the Sephora app hasn't kicked me out and said, no, Eshani, you can't love this many things. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to get notified when I upload my Sephora haul video, because it is coming very, very soon. And I will talk to you guys in my next video very soon. I'll see you then. Bye.